Good morning.
Morning. How are you? How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Welcome to today class. It's going to be marriage, a gift from God. So again, this is class COU 500, and it's a marriage counseling. The class is called marriage counseling. So before we're going to start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ivan Heron. I'm doing a doctorate degree in marriage counseling. And today, the lesson is going to be about marriage, a gift from God. So I'm going to play a video, and then we're going to start the lesson right now.
Seems to me that the vast majority of us, at least myself, have a crystal clear idea of what marriage is. It's this idea of a man and a woman, or depending on where you're at, a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, in a relationship for life. But even through all the controversy and the volcanic backlash over the last few years to the ongoing redefinition of marriage, one of the really weird things to me is that through all the op-eds and controversy and the ongoing war on both sides, little or nothing was said about what marriage is for. And what's the point of it all? And in a nation where 1 in 3 first marriages ends in divorce, 1 in 2 of all marriages end in divorce, which is an insane stat. If you think about the odds, if you're engaged right now to be married, the odds of your marriage making it past a few short years are 50-50. So why in the world would anybody take that risk? I mean, that's a legitimate question. So as we think about this idea of what marriage is for, as a follower of Jesus, my worldview is shaped by Jesus and the biblical authors. And when I read in Genesis 1 and 2, we read about kind of the proto-humans, Adam and Eve, and the first marriage of all time, and this iconic line, for this reason a man leaves his father and mother and is united to his wife, and the two become one flesh. The first marriage of all time. And it's really interesting, if you read the story behind that statement, for this reason, you see a laundry list of reasons for marriage. For example, you see friendship. You read that it's not good for the man to be alone. We were created for relationship. Secondly, you read what I would call gardening. There was this Garden of Eden, this world that was raw and untamed and wild and in need of ruling, of help, of a man and a woman to come together and to rule over it, to make something of it. It's way too much work for one person. Adam needed help. He needed Eve. He needed a partner to do what God had put in his heart before. So obviously this is core, this is vital to what marriage is all about, a man and a woman coming together around something larger than themselves. If the point of your marriage is your marriage, it will self-destruct. If the point of your relationship is your relationship, it's only a matter of time until the wheels come off, because marriage was made by God to exist for something so much larger than itself. So you have friendship, you have gardening, you have sexuality. Obviously, we were created as sexual beings as part of how God made us, and marriage is the venue to express and enjoy our sexuality. You have family, you have that line, be fruitful and multiply. It's going to take more than one man and woman to rule over the earth. It's going to take all of the human race. And then we don't live in the Garden of Eden anymore. So in the wake of what we in theology call the fall, this idea of sin and its entrance into the human story, now I think the fifth reason is added for marriage, and that is this whole idea of becoming more like Jesus, becoming more like the image of God, the people that God made us to be, which is one of the best things about marriage. I mean, my wife sees the real me, not the real me that I am now, but the real me that I'm becoming, the man that God made me to be, and she pushes me and pulls me to that end. So she brings out the best in me, and living in close proximity to her, it exposes the worst in me. And this is such a great thing, because it means that I'm in transit. My marriage is a main vehicle for me to get to where God's called me to be. So those are kind of 5 reasons that I see theologically for marriage. The problem is, that's not why most of us get married. Most of us get married to be happy. But happiness is the byproduct of a healthy marriage. It's not the reason for it. So if we go into marriage chasing after happiness, all that does is prime us at best for disillusionment and at worst for a 50-50 divorce rate. But if we go in chasing after friendship and gardening and sexuality and family and become more like Jesus, then that sets us up for a little bit of the Garden of Eden.
Friendship, gardening, and what's the other?
Sexual, okay.
Family.
becoming more like Jesus.
Yeah, okay, that I got. Okay. I got a whole bunch too. Let me see. Allowing marriage to give from this may help people. Okay.
All right, so the objective of the class today is to evaluate marriage as a gift from God as we help couples in their relationships. So you as a counselor, you will receive many couples into your office. And they're gonna come because they have problems, issues. They're gonna have bad relationships. They think that their marriage is gonna end. But as counselors, we know what is the value of marriage. But we need to evaluate that it's a gift. When you receive a gift, you're gonna see it in a different perspective. When you see marriage as just a union of two people, then it's not a gift from God. You can destroy the relationship very fast, anytime, right? But when you focus that it's a gift, many couples don't see it this way. A gift. When many people say that marriage is a must, right? You must marry somebody. In order to be happy, you must marry, right? You must marry with a person. But when God gives you a gift, you will appreciate that more, right? When you receive a gift from somebody, you will say, wow, this person has a value for me. I received something from someone. God is giving you a gift of marriage, a gift to be with someone you love and someone you will spend the rest of your life. So as a counselors, if we have this concept clear, we will be able to help another couple in our jobs, right? So that's the learning experience we have today. So I want you to go in the computer and open Google Chrome, please. Google Chrome.
Hold on. Okay.
And I want you to type menti.com.
No, I'm looking over there.
Menti.com.
Please enter the code.
That's the code. The code is there.
It's 51.
511333.
13, up, 33, okay. And then submit it, let's see what's going on in here.
There is a question there. In one word, what is marriage for you? As a counselor, what is marriage?
It didn't come on?
Yeah, it's like reloaded.
No, let me see, let's reload it, okay. The quiz is not over, okay. Let's see, by reloading it, if it comes through.
Okay, it's not working.
No, it's not working, but you can do it over there.
Okay. So, for example, what is marriage for you? In one word.
Union.
Union, okay. For you, what is marriage about?
Trust and true love.
Okay, trusting. What about you?
Together.
Okay, being together. Okay. What about you?
Blessing.
Blessing.
Okay.
What about you? Gift. Okay. So, with all these words, trust, union, blessing, we can build and help our couples in the relationship. Why getting married? We saw in the video that 50% of marriage will survive, right? Many people say, why just don't live together and instead of getting marriage, instead of getting a compromise, right? Why? Anybody wants to share the first question? Why getting married?
Like God said, like we get married because the man needs a woman to accomplish all
Okay.
his needs,
Okay.
and that will make to help him in everything he wants to accomplish in life,
Okay.
and do it in a godly way.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Also, why would you get married? I think, because I'm married myself, you want, love and companionship, and you want a close friend that you can trust,
Okay.
With
to,
everything.
and have the same goals that you have, so you can be successful in life.
Okay.
And do things that God will be pleased to see you do.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say we get married to survive,
Okay.
because, without love, in my opinion, that kills,
Okay.
Like a
without
feather
love
in the
kills
wind,
you.
Mm-hmm.
lost. You're like a feather in the wind, lost.
Lost, no direction.
Yeah, but you always wanna find that special someone to be there with you. Just go your time, the moments.
Like, you need it to survive. You really
Oh,
do.
good, real good friend
Okay.
you could trust
All right.
So
and
I
rely on.
say,
Everything, sickness, health,
it's
everything.
just like, you just love that person, so you just kinda wanna grow together, like how they said, you wanna have the same goals,
Okay.
like being more successful together.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's the whole idea. You receive couples into your office, they're gonna come with all these different ideas. I get married because I don't want to be alone. Because I love this person. Because I want a family to grow, right? But the second question is one of the most important ones in the relationship. What is the center of the relationship? What's the center? What's
Who?
the
Who?
of the couple?
Who's the center?
Yeah. What is the center? Who
The
is the center
center
of the
will be
couple?
God, and then follows the man.
Okay.
The
So
man
the
is
center-
supposed to take the head
God,
of the
right?
family.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other ideas?
Was it at the center of a relationship?
Uh-huh.
They could be money.
Okay.
If that's the case, then
Uh-huh.
the marriage is on the rise.
Okay.
Love.
Okay. What else?
Love is the primary,
Okay.
because without that, we can't move on.
Okay.
I feel like if you have children, it would be the children,
Mhm.
it would revolve around them.
Okay.
Oh, that makes you happy too, with kids.
All right. So the center of the relationship, if we're talking about Christian counselor or Christian family, must be God. Okay. If we put
God and
the center in our children, the children is the most important part of the marriage, then one day the children will go away. What about the couple? Right?
a couple of
If the woman is the center of the relationship, and the woman fail, then there will be a lot of consequences of trusting, confidence, and then maybe it will be broken. But if the center of the relationship is God, there will be the complete scenario for happiness. Okay? Why am I getting married? As counselors, we know that when you go and get married with someone that you love, you're making a compromise. In the front of the community, in the front of the judge, in front of the priest, in front of the people that you love, because you're going to invite all these people to your marriage, and in between them, you're going to compromise. You will take care of this person. That's the idea that we have of marriage. And as a counselors, we need to evaluate the center of the relationship. So when they come to us, they come to the office. Oh, I have a problem with my marriage. I don't know what to do. My husband and my wife. Because where is the center of the relationship? If you have God, then you will discover that you can save your marriage.
Yeah, because if you got, you
God
got
saves
God,
us.
then
He'll
you
save
got
our
the
marriage.
journey.
Yes, sir. So,
So a relationship is like a marriage is like a long journey,
Yeah,
like a path. Yeah.
something you have to grow into.
Yeah.
okay. Good job, everybody. Good job. Billy Graham. There's somebody asking this question. How can you be kind of a husband that your spouse needs and that God wants you to be?
Oh, that's on the Bible. You
Okay.
have to follow.
The answer was first, see your marriage as a gift from God.
Yes.
If you see your marriage as a responsibility or a heavy load that you carry on, then you will be unhappy. Then you will be,
Won't work.
why I choose this woman, why I choose this man. If you know in Genesis, you see the first part of Genesis
Yeah.
when Adam said, oh, what a beautiful thing, this woman is the best thing you gave me. God, thank you for Eve. And the moment they sinned, that woman make me sin and make me eat the fruit. That woman. So marriage is a gift from God. When God created man, it's not that he or she will not be alone. When we're talking about man, we're not talking about the gender, we're talking about two people, a man and a woman. Okay? God brought you together, and he is even more concerned about your marriage than you are.
That's right.
Okay? With my wife, we have been married for 14 years. It's not a perfect marriage. We all have problems, issues, balance. Yes, we
Ups and
have
down.
to take care of each other in the good, in the bad, in the sickness, in the wealth, in everything. It's a journey. Okay? So when
That was a part of your vows that you took.
exactly. So when
That's
you
true.
are in front of the people that you love, you say to them, I will take this woman and I will take care of her. I will even in the good or the bad, the poor or rich, in health or when she's sick, I will take care of her. That's the call we did or the promise we did before God. So you will receive these couples into your office. You will receive many people saying, I don't understand my husband. I don't know why this is happening to us. Yes, it's going to be times of difficulties. Money, like you say, money
Disagreement.
is going to be issues. We don't have the money to pay the rent. We don't have the money to buy groceries. You know, it's going to create tension. But when you put God as the provider, you know, God is going to provide you with everything you need. When you put God in the center of their relationship, it's going to be better for them. So, as students here today, I recommend you to look for God or ask God to show you how you can help this couple in their relationship. Okay, so evaluate what God has for them. So the gift of marriage. Great marriage don't happen by luck or by accident. Okay, so many couples that come to our office, most of them didn't do a pre-counseling marriage before they got married. So they just got married because I want this person.
Attraction.
Attraction.
definitely.
Oh, he's a good-looking guy, good-looking girl. That's why I get married with them. And then after that, problems comes. Why this person behave this way? Why she do this or do that?
It ain't Mamma Mia then.
Okay. They are the result of a consistent investment of time. So before you get married, you know that you have to know this person,
Go into a
go
relationship.
into a relationship, know how they behave when they are mad, when they are, you know, when they are in desperate moment, how they will react. You will need to learn this from your boyfriend or girlfriend. Thoughtfulness, forgiveness, affection, prayer, mutual respect, and rock solid commitment between a husband and a wife. Okay? These are the tools that you will give them. Forgiveness. We all make mistakes. It's not gonna be a perfect couple, perfect husband, perfect wife. We are not perfect. Okay? We try as men, for example, we try to understand, we try to listen to you girl. Sometimes we don't do it. Sometimes we do our thing. But forgiveness, affection, ladies, right? You need affection before anything else. You need to be the princess of the home, the queen of the home, right? You need to receive that love, affection. You need to receive that somebody's protecting you, someone is holding you, right?
Love yourself first.
Prayer. What happens if the couple pray together?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Lord, we're here with all these problems, all these issues. We are here together,
Your presence.
and we come together between you so you can help us. So all these tools you will be able to give the couple that comes to your office. Okay? A commitment. This is one of the most difficult words in today's world. Commitment. You have to leave everything behind to be with this person. I know I love soccer. I know I love to go with my friends out, right? But we have to sacrifice something in order to give it to our wives or to the partnership, right? So if you know this, if you evaluate this, you can bring to the couple and bring these ideas to them, okay? So make sure you develop that the marriage is not a perfect one. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna grow in the process, and then little by little you become stronger. Okay, that's the idea that you need to show the couples that come to your office. All right, how are we doing in time? Good.
24.
Okay. So to wrap everything and to make sure you got the idea today, I want to hear some comments about marriage, okay? You learn the value of marriage. You learn today that it's a gift from God, and also that God is there, and He cares a lot from the marriage relationship. So any comments about what you heard today, what you learned today? Any comments?
It's a compromise, getting married. It's something that, you know, makes you grow,
Mhm.
you know, and, if you got, like you said, you have God in the center, but every time you have any problems, any issues, you would, you know, both talk about it and then put God in it. And that's how, you will guide your marriage to go to the right path.
Okay,
because without God, it won't move no place.
No,
okay.
God moves mountains.
Yes.
If a couple comes to you and they say, we have problems, we are thinking about getting divorced,
Oh, we gotta talk about this.
what's the first idea you will mention to them?
Do they love each other?
Okay,
Okay, and I'll tell them, this is a gift from God, do you have children? We can work this out, let's talk.
yes,
Well, a lot of time I think that, because they come to you, you gotta get them both to open up and lay their problem, because us as counselors, we gotta stay neutral.
okay,
So
yeah,
we gotta get both of them to lay it out on
A
the
chance
table,
to talk.
and then that brings the communication piece back in, because 9 times out of 10, they're not getting along because they're not communicating at home.
That's
exactly.
true,
Stop
that's
talking.
true.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
any
true.
ideas about what, if a couple comes to you, we have issues with our children, I don't know what we're gonna do, what's the best advice you can give? How you evaluate the situation?
I mean, it's gonna be a big test, because like, it's gonna be like hard to just, like, it's not easy to go through a situation, but like the test is that when you actually make it work with it, because, having kids is just another big step in the relationship, it's another commitment to it.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be easy, but I think if they work together, as the mom and the dad and the family, to try to put it together with God, is the best.
You'll make them
It's
stronger.
the glue, God is the glue.
Mhm.
Okay.
Without it, there's no.
What about if the couple that comes to your office are not Christian, or they have a different belief, or they're in a different background or culture?
Pray for them many ways.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta pray for them and still, look into it, try to see what's going on, what's bothering you, and try to make a happy medium so they could both work the relationship.
Exactly. Yeah. So, all this information that I gave you today is to give you tools to help the couples that will come to your office. I know I repeat over and over and over that information because you will receive a lot of couples. People outside, they're desperate. They're desperate to find a solution. They're desperate to find a way so they can come back to that first love, when you start dating, when you start going out. They want to experience that again, but they don't know how. The routine, every day doing the same thing, will kill the marriage,
That's right. Agapelo, that's my whole friends too.
Yeah. So if you experience, you saw in the video, 5 different tools, 5 different ideas. Friendship. Become friends with your husband or wife.
Gardening.
Garden. Work together. Sacrifice together. We're going to a trip next year. Let's save together. We don't go out to eat a lot. We're gonna save money. We're gonna do this together. All right. Sexuality. We live in a world that is sexual, they have a negative idea of sexuality because this is a gift from God just for the marriage. If you go out, or the person go out sleeping with anybody, you can get sickness, you can get a lot of problems, right? Maybe kid and a child,
Never get to the
right? So, the commitment, the word that we're looking here is commitment. So, as counselors, you will evaluate the relationship, you will evaluate that it's a gift from God, but also there is a responsibility from the couple to assume. Okay? You are not responsible for that marriage. They are. You didn't went to the altar, or you didn't go to the judge and say, I compromise with you guys that I will take care of you. No. Each of them did the promise. Okay? So, I know you're gonna get very emotional with them. Like, I want to help you, I want to do everything to guide you, but there is a limit that you cannot move on. They have to do it. So you as counselors will give them tools to evaluate their relationship.
They'll
Okay?
do the conclusion.
Yes, all right. So thank you for coming today. I hope you learned a lot in this lesson. We're gonna meet next week and continue with this classroom. Thank you. Okay, I see you next week.
Thank you.
Hey.